We broke as hell, man.
For
Yeah,
sure.
man, it's pretty sussy.
Shut up, bit.
Who invited this guy?
Nah, for real, who needs a kid bait anyway?
Anyway, shut the fuck up. We're broke. That's the real problem. The last episode was total trash too. Chill out, man. It wasn't that bad. The editor just stole.
Hey!
Oh, come on, bro. The editor was... Okay, fine. You're right. Anyway, what the talking about that gonna do anyway? It's in the fucking past. Every episode anyway has been a fucking learning curve, and this one's gonna be peak.
Shut up, bit.
Bro, we're broke as fuck. We don't need yip yap bullshit. We know that we need to try and make better so now lock the fuck in and help us. Chill the fuck out. How am I meant to do that when we're broke? Let me fucking speak. There's a clear gap in the market that none of you have mentioned, so stop acting better than me.
Sorry, I got a bit carried away there, but anyway.
Solutions.
Okay, I've got it. I've got to be honest with you guys. If you're going to listen to me, I think there's only one thing we can do.
Okay, then do it already. Jesus Christ.
Got me!
Yeah, this one's for the gays. Yeah, this one's for all of them queers, am I right? Gay. When did the cap spawn there? Anyway, episode Pride Month, let's go. Wait, no one cares anymore and we're still broke? Got it. Oh well, let's do it anyway. So, this comes out in July. Shut up, bit. But it's episode June, like, just because the May episode came out in June, that's where they got nothing to do with Pride Month. It doesn't matter. Doesn't hit the same, does it? Get a load of that guy. Anyway, welcome to Ian episode June. I mean, episode gay. Hang on, I've just got to do this important business thing, which is actually just a quiz on TikTok Live. Because that's how much we care. But yeah, welcome to In a Nutshell, episode June. We go through things in a nutshell, it's quite obvious. So, let's get nutshelling. Nutshelling. By the way, did you like the rainbow logo? Anyway, so the month began with SML being demonetised. So if your mate's only just woken up from a coma since 2017, seeing Trump still be president, and this still happening, he'll probably think nothing has changed. It ended up being undemonetised like a day later. Anthony Fantano, under the guise of free speech, caused Ronnie Radke's lawsuit against him to be dropped. And look, I don't want to get sued or be in a TikTok where he says some hatey words to me on the off chance that he sees this, which is probably zero, because no one watches this. I just want to give him some advice. Look, Ronnie, I understand you. My life is like a video game too. But sometimes, man, other people have to collect the coins. And you don't have to be the bad guy. After Trump's big, beautiful where was this even gone? Anyway, after Trump's big, beautiful bill, the big, beautiful love between Trump and Elon ended quite spectacularly. Look, I loved their BBL, but now that it's over, the memes have been quite funny, I will give them that. Who the fuck is ringing me? Kanye? Hello? By the way, I'm currently filming Ian, and you're also a loudspeaker, so don't say anything illegal. And in fact, now that you are here, I might as well ask, what is your thoughts on the Trump and Elon situation? Bit bizarre, because according to your Twitter, you seem heartbroken. Kanye, what are you doing? I don't know how you missed something that badly. Anyway, have fun! Bipolar. I really hope you can hear that. He 100% heard that. He 100% heard. He 100% heard that. What am I doing? You don't understand how fucking cooked we are. We're broke. And now I just called Kanye bipolar. Fuck. Anyway, let's continue, because we might not have long to do so. That must have made you feel real masculine. Now's the time for that. Anyway, this one's not really much of a news, haha funny, as it is just an anecdote, but after this situation, Jax Films removed this bumper sticker from his car because it was no longer canon. And under another tweet mentioning the situation before that, I said, oh no, bumper sticker now irrelevant. and he liked that tweet. And it was about 20 minutes after that he actually tweeted removing that. So there is an above zero chance that I ruined a great thing. And all I have to say to that is
I need to apologise. Hence, why I'm on the apology couch. Okay, let's get back to it. So I was trying teleporting again.
And that really was real. Unlike Tato, the new AI artist signed by Timbaland, this is under his new explorations in AI known as APOP, because he wasn't just comfortable stealing the likeness of other artists, some of them who actually needed attention for themselves desperately, but he also needed to steal the term for the actual new subgenre thing from Korea. So that's how much originality is left in him. I mean, it just goes to show how washed he is. He also dropped an album this year, which no one listened to, and it's also pretty damn clear that a lot of it is AI. So that's where Timbaland is right now, if you wanted to know, all you nostalgia bait people. It's going great. It's going to be great. And now, a word from our sponsors.
Hi, I'm the Hemorrhoids Man, and today's episode has been sponsored by Hemorrhoids. Why? Because funny. And I'm here in the bathroom, hoping it'll motivate me to finally get rid of it, because that's totally how stuff works. On God. Tell that to RFK and he'll probably believe you. But I'm sorry to my fellow hemorrhoidians, because if I'm honest, it's been a bit of a struggle. Because I'm beside this bath, all I can think about is that bullshit Sydney Sweet... Are you joking? Are you actually joking? That's the fucking script. That's the script. This isn't even a sponsor, is it? This is just a stupid skit for this guy's dumb, stupid, trash show. You're telling me I have forced hemorrhoids? But it's forced hemorrhoids, guys. Forced. All for a stupid, unfunny skit? Why would you torture me like this? This is what Ian does to its employees.
Get a load of that guy. I guess he found out about our severe malpractice and how I guess you could say we took the piss. Get it? Because hemorrhoid stops you from Anyway, here's another story for you. The fan page, the unofficial, official, kind of Kevin Abstract's new project Blush, liked one of my tweets telling him to shut the up about, it's coming out in June, because he said it about 550 times. Oof. Beef.
It was very obviously a joke.
Well, it just doesn't go as hard that way, does it? It then proceeded to drop on June 27th.
Slow news.
No, but it's all too depressing. How am I supposed to joke about half of the bullshit going on anyway? So, we're just having to resort to a guy with an audience that in no way coincides with mine.
Nobody watches you, mate.
There was absolutely just no need for that. Silento is now silent, as he's been silenced for 30 years after being found guilty of shooting his cousin. Here's another fact you can say at all those kids' parties. Do this Christmas.
Warning! Only do this if you have a logical reason to host a kids' party, and definitely do not do this if you have sexual attraction to minors, otherwise I will doctor some disrespect your way. Oh hey kids, by the way, I know you're enjoying this song. Did you know the singer is now in prison for 30 years because he allegedly shot his cousin? It's such a riveting party fact, isn't it? Oh, come on, it's not that deep. What are you crying for? It's such a fun, brilliant fact. You're on a mad thing. This generation are too soft, bro. Oh my god, this one. Did you know the lead singer got decapitated of a jet ski? And this song used to say the F slip, but now it's censored because of the woke...
Okay, whoa. Who kept the last bit in? It's Pride Month. Let's be nice to the gay people for a change on the internet. Anyway, Doja Cat got into some controversy this month after a man was overly touchy upon meeting her in a nightclub, I think. In other news, the man who did that has now started a right-wing grifter. Oh wait, that's next month? Got it, okay. Who's calling me now? Steve? Right, what do you want, Steve? Shit. Fuck. Wait, what? The hemorrhoid. Oh, okay. Damn, that's crazy. Whatever. Kanye Tracker's way more scary. Fuck. The Kanye Tracker search. Right. Oh no. Oh no. Let me show you guys. Hang on. Okay. I've got to think fast. Because it's inevitable that he arrives at my house and tries to talk like adults. So the plan is get this done as quickly as possible. Next story. It will start now. Ooh, costume change. It's not like I'm doing this to create an overall more engaging and less rushed experience within a nutshell for the
The
viewers.
show still sucks anyway.
Shut up! Mariah Carey posted an AI-looking music video for a new song typed Dangerous with an AI-looking Mr. Beast dressed as the Hood Mr. Beast meme. That's a sentence. And that's a dog. And also, Ethan Klein and Wilbur Soto also happened this month, which is pretty crazy. Anyway, remember Akai? The one who stood out for being unbearable at f***ing Streamer University, where one of the lecturers is a literal demon person, allegedly? Yeah, him. He got banned from Twitch for 23 hours, weird, I know, for committing multiple traffic violations. In other news, some other streamer got banned for the same amount of time for putting his YouTube chat in his Twitch stream, which apparently violates the Twitch community. So, overall, I think you can say, even though Akai thankfully did not cause any injuries to himself or others, and the car was ultimately fine, the whole situation is a complete car crash for him, Twitch, and for literally everyone. Erykah Badu and The Alchemist dropped an AI music video to their new song, which I think is called Close to You, but I'm not 100% sure because the song is that boring. And The Alchemist then totally embraced it in a Twitter crash out, I guess. And honestly, I get it. This looks so realistic and couldn't have been done better if you commissioned a natural artist to do it. Plus, nobody even does this style that's so obscure. It totally doesn't just look like some weird Asdaf movie, Gacha Life and Steven Universe, baby.
And in case anyone's about to write in the comments about the wallpaper I didn't buy, and I hate it too, so shut up.
Mr. Beast released new material onto his website ViewStats, which uses data to generate hit thumbnails with AI. It's been a while since I heard that word. With inspirations that were totally not stolen, such as Jacksepticeye being cited, which he was unsurprisingly not happy about given how obvious it is that he doesn't like the guy. Dan TDM also called it out as dog slop, continuing his streak of being based against that loser alien. I mean, come on, look at that smile. No human smiles like that. No way in hell that guy's real. That nursery rhyme was right, wasn't it? On either the same day or the literal day after, he also dropped a new bombastic video, you know, as usual, as he does. But wait, plot twist, the coach in the video eyes, and we watched the one being coached by him have a mental breakdown. So yeah, things are going really well for his PR right now. I'd love to be the manager at his place. There's totally been no issues with working for him either over the past year. Shout out Mr. Beast. Okay, fit check. This is the third day of filming I've done for this, Ian. And yeah, he still hasn't turned up. I mean, we saw how fast he was going initially. Where are you, man? And also, you might want to change the name of your trapper, by the way, because you've changed your name and you are very strong on that. Just a bit of advice. I totally didn't make that in CapCut in 2 minutes, whilst completely forgetting that. Yeah. You're welcome, Mr. A. Anyway, in other news, there is evidence that could lead to a terrorist attack being planned on Roblox being an event that actually happened. Which is a sentence I never thought I'd say. And all I'm going to say on this matter is that if it turns out that this evidence does actually lead to an attack, and this did actually happen, and it hasn't been misconstrued in any way, that man will experience a sentence of his own. So uncharismatic. But I'm here all night, you know. Haha, you got baited. There's no more comedy. It's time for sad, serious, miserable debate now. And today we're going to talk about reaction content again. Here's the debate. It's pretty bad. Okay, everyone seems to agree that's the end of the debate. So it's nice to see the tide turn, right? And in fact, a big company, UMG, has actually went to take down numerous musical reactors, one including Knox Hill. He makes highly analytical, detailed, transformative reactions. Yeah. Is it Family Guy? Copyrighting the trillions, probably, God love them, of slop content reacting to their show? No, it's just a guy who makes really good videos getting bullied. Oh, I was meant to be wholesome, man. Damn it. Ian is too depressing. And so is anyone called Ian, am I right? Yeah, it was okay. Meant to be funny. No one will watch otherwise.
No one watches
You've already
anyway.
made that joke.
It's not a joke.
You're right. Anyway.
Why am I on the apology couch? Am I literally on the apology couch? Because I forgot to mention how this situation genuinely seagulls. How's that worth an apology, man? Wilbur Suck didn't apologise, why have I got to?
I guess you could say the belief that UMG sucks is a universal belief. I have only got one next, haven't I? Gesture. I can't speak! So, in shock news of the month, Glastonbury got political. Guess this is the first time for everything. And also, to conclude the month, Beyonce almost died. So here's our Illuminati correspondent to tell you more.
Hi, I'm the Illuminati man. Why? Because I look stupid. And anyone who believes in that stuff is stupid. Anyway, but we have more evidence that Beyonce is part of the Illuminati. But in fact, she tried to leave, probably for her career or whatever. So, they actually controlled the ropes and messed it up. They're like Scientology. Hasn't even got the grace of decorum not to joke about someone literally dying. Anyway, thanks for your contribution. Sort your eyebrow out, you knob.
Anyways, he's slightly deranged, which means it's time for Yay of the Month. So, he's been pretty active in this gay month. Could be subliminal messaging, who knows. And has done a lot of stuff. So remember that song which was like kind of illegal in multiple countries? Yeah, he dropped a Christian version called Hallelujah, where the chorus, I cannot speak, help, where the chorus is an AI version of him saying Hallelujah instead of, you know. Don't worry, the verses are still just as racist as they were. But anyway, also Sort of Bully dropped, and it was entirely made out of AI in terms of, well, maybe not entirely, but like 90% made of AI in terms of the vocals. Hey, here's a challenge for you. Every time I mention AI in this episode of Ian, put your entire life savings on red. You'll be the first trillionaire before you even know it. For legal reasons, that's a joke. Anyway, he also did an EP where he executively produced songs for Diddy's son. So that's where his head's at there. And he gave one of his most passionate verses since 2022 on that thing. So that's where his head's at, guys. Anyway then, that is the end of the episode, so... Perfect timing. He's finally here. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. In a bit. Right, cut the cameras. Cheers. Alright, yeah, fine, whatever, you're not...
But I may be slightly autistic.
Cool.
Right, so we still broke them? Yep. Damn it. Oh, calm down. There's always next month. Don't worry. Shut up, bitch.